Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read for Monday, July 31st, 2023, as we get ready to wrap up the month. But I hope you're doing well. We're going to begin and pull from the Sacred Forest Oracle deck, and then I have no idea which tarot deck to use yet. But to begin for this upcoming Monday. For Monday, new beginnings as well as enlightenment coming out. Good energy. I feel like there are certain factors of your life, whether you feel in control of them or not, that are leaving you feeling a little bit uptight, a little bit pent up at certain points. If need be, step away from a situation when you're meant to altogether, a change, if you will, a new beginning taking place, that will happen. But for the time being, there's a bit of a focus on you making the best out of best until the best, working around and stepping over certain annoying factors or just things that aren't 100% or partially ideal. But there's a huge focus on what you wish to begin to embark upon, a very Fool card energy that hasn't come to be yet. But are we working towards beginning this? I feel like for the majority, yes. Does it feel possible for some? Maybe not fully or at all. But I do feel like you're watched over and protected. And at certain points, you're going to need to stop or keep going and smell the roses, notice the positives at hand. Because it's going to be imperative that when you're focusing so heavily too much on an imperfection or an annoyance, to realign towards noticing something positive, right? Beneficial even for some. But there's a focus on your past, okay, on your path, on dodging the negatives or the potential of which. But you may just simply gain enlightenment, illumination to an extent on what this new beginning is going to entail. This could be a relationship, somebody to date. It could be, okay, new group of friends for some. Could be a move of residence, a new job. I do feel like however this looks for you, it's going to be imperfect, naturally. It's not going to be all butterflies and roses, right? Rainbows. But I do feel like even the imperfections about it are going to make it enjoyable for you. They're saying don't expect imperfection to an extent, but also don't expect perfection. Just expect it to be what it's meant to be. Very interesting. I feel I need to pull one or two more. Passage card again, the color red coming into play. You want to look up the meaning of that? I know it definitely talks about passion, change, and expansion. So you may be thinking about how you expanded something in the past, how you're going to moving forward, expanding your mind, your awareness, expanding your view on things. You may need to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. And at a certain other point or points throughout the day, you may need to zoom in and notice a detail at hand or just pay attention to the synchronicities. But I feel like you're changing. Something else has been changing. Even if that's not something that's meant to be in your life for a long time or forever. You may see dragonflies throughout this day. Look up the spiritual meaning of those. Also, the color blue is what I'm getting. The apple's here talking about temptation on different levels, different moments throughout the day and surrounding it. I really feel like you're going to give into it. I'm not trying to be negative about it, but whether this temptation is not getting out of hand or it already has been or will be, it's just simply part of the day. Let's continue and pull some tarot. Happiness. What makes you happy? I feel like there is going to be certain moments or one special moment where you're truly, truly fulfilled or simply happy throughout this day, and you need to notice why that came to be. It's not just a random moment. I mean, it might feel like it to an extent, but there's something you just did or somebody you were speaking to, somebody you were thinking about, something you accomplished. We need more of that, all right? Let's continue and pull some Mystic Mondays. To continue for Monday. I'm also hearing there's no need to rush, as I was just completely struggling there. The Four of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. There's a part of this day that does talk about the possibilities being quite endless for you. I'm hearing dot by dot, piece by piece. You'll see the bigger picture. The puzzle will be more so clear to you, even with a piece or two or several not being in place. You're going to need to recognize that every bit of karma and awareness coming to be, clarity, is leading you towards more for yourself. I don't know why that came out, but you may feel like you're going through a balancing act. There's a focus on your eyes. There's a focus on what you see, what you don't see, once again, being drawn to the back of these cards. Very interesting. Also eyelashes for some, but I do feel like all the meanwhile, you're thinking about what isn't for you. It could be something at hand, somebody or a situation you're wrapped up with. It could be more so past oriented. Could be both, of course. But the options laid in front of you, I'm hearing they're only temporary. Very interesting. Now, this could be, say, something you want to change, a new beginning further down the line, and so you're looking at options, and those may not be available at the time when it's divinely meant to come to be. Maybe more in regards to, regardless of what option you choose, it's going to be a temporary situation, which is not a bad thing. To an extent, everything in life is temporary. But weighing out the options, right? Weighing out the pros and cons, but not overthinking it all the meanwhile. Applying your intuition and what you're being informed of to an extent from spirit and what you already know, and just making an informed decision. Very interesting. Just jump for it is what I'm getting. The King of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, this definitely came out in the Good Tarot in the first attempt for this reading. I'm hearing the finer things, you wanting to spruce up, your energy, your looks, your vibe to an extent. But there's a feeling of confidence in regards to how victorious you will be in regards to making something happen for you. But also in regards to needing to have confidence in regards to making something work, making it last for you, not just to see it come to be. But I do feel like your confidence in general is just simply a part of this day. And I do feel like there's an applauding taking place, people praising you to an extent, if not fully. But what do we want to cut out, right? I'm getting somebody waving. Something about the atmosphere of a location. The Six of Pentacles at the bottom, as well as the Eight of Wands, because I do feel as if there is thought, even action put towards wanting abundance to speed towards you, to add up quickly, to progress in your favor. But I do sense that you're being reminded, even when things are fast-paced, even when you have a lot to accomplish, a lot to express, to say and convey, doesn't mean you shouldn't be feeling peaceful. There's a change in the future, even if it's not this new beginning we've been speaking upon for you. It could be where there's a lot of peaceful aspects of it, but then there are certain not so peaceful aspects that you're being reminded of or just informed of, at least to an extent. How do we feel more balanced as well? You know yourself best. For me, I know I'm going to probably need to meditate. But to get ready to wrap this up, the Hermit card, because there's a focus throughout the day on you benefiting from being alone, gathering your thoughts, your emotions, healing, right? Maybe doing something more efficiently when you're by yourself, or it just simply is, entails you being by yourself. It reminds me of me in this channel, and other aspects of my day-to-day life. But take care of yourself, self-care coming into play. But if you look at the box around her head, you feeling boxed in one, if not multiple ways. A very, which one is it, the Eight of Swords kind of vibe? To an extent. But what doesn't leave you feeling trapped will feel either liberating or just more freeing. But whatever is kind of feeling boxed in at this time or limiting, you will have that freedom moving forward when the time is right. Everything that feels like it's boxing you in, holding you down, holding you back even, not perfect, has its purposefulness, and absolutely could be viewed as preparation for the future, for something better. Think about it this way. If you never had what didn't work out for you in the end, or just had its imperfections, or simply wasn't right for you in the end, even if you thought it was or once was, how would you be able to fully have this enlightenment in regards to, or partial enlightenment in regards to what's a better fit for you, right? And that could be, again, dating, where you're living, where you're working, anything for that matter. So just remember how your path is truly, truly purposeful. There's a light at the end of the tunnel is what I'm hearing, as well as, you stepping out of that tunnel into the light and noticing that you step towards, or even realizing, same thing, that you step towards a door of golden opportunity for you, okay? Yeah, simply what's temporary will not last. Keep that in mind. The Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles, because I feel like you're thinking about how to more so turn this wheel in your favor. If you look at both of those images, there's a highlighting of your glow throughout this day. What can we do to enhance it more so? What is leaving you feeling a glow being enhanced or coming back to be? Is it what you were working on, who you were associating with? Again, taking care of yourself, you name it. But get your voice out there throughout this day, at least at one point. To wrap this up, the Ten of Wands, there's a focus on heaviness from the past outside of you, within you currently, and certain aspects for the future. But I just feel like, once again, I meant to remind you, change is a must. All right, change to get you closer to what you want, that new beginning, more for yourself. And yeah, just allowing for yourself to do what simply is necessary throughout this day. But at the same time, don't overdo it. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Monday and ending to the month. And I'll definitely see you next time.